All right, here we go. Okay, what's going on, Joe fans? Oh, show us your face! Okay, there. Yeah, nobody said that other than a couple of friends of mine. So, I just picked up something this weekend that I wanted to do an impromptu video on. Maybe more impromptu than the what I just did with the whole replace your goddamn O-rings the right way, act right video. So you can see here, this is the G.I. Joe 1982 and 83 official collector display case. I've been wanting one of these for quite a while, but every time I find one, it's way more expensive than it should be for the condition it's in. This one, the front and back decals are in pretty good shape for the size they are and the age they are. So this cost me 25 bucks. And I was like, that's a goddamn good deal. I'll take that deal. I'll do that deal and drill that old devil in his ass. That's what I'll do. So when I picked it up, it was in between a couple other beat up third-party collector cases. And I looked at it at first and I'm like, wait a minute. Let's see here. Let's take a look here. We're gonna pull it out. It's going to be all beat up, it's going to be chewed up, it's going to have holes in it, it's probably going to have everything missing. And I was pleasantly surprised. And I think you will be too. Let's take a look. Why don't you come with me on a magical journey of discovery. Cut. So as I said, if you were paying attention, 1982 and 83 official collector display case. This might look familiar to you here. This was redrawn for the cover of G.I. Joe #1 from a little company called Marvel Comics. And really all they did was remove some of the background people, stick Hawk where Flash is, and replace Grunt with Flash. Actually, you know what? Why don't we find out for sure? Please hold. My dumb ass was in the other room, digging through a box of comics, specifically G.I. Joe comics, assuming I had an actual physical copy of G.I. Joe #1. I do not have a physical copy of G.I. Joe #1 yet. There was one I could have got for 60 bucks, and I should have. And I didn't act on it, and I will forever regret that. Yeah, there's a lot of things in life I regret, a lot of people, but that's up there. So, I'm going into my Kindle here, the Kindle app, and let's take a look here. So I have something to compare this to. But we'll look at it. We'll look at it inside. I just want to show you really quick what the ultimate weapon of democracy debuted with. Ah, there it is. All right. I don't think I can zoom out much more. It's, it's good enough. So, yeah, exact same pose, but it's Hawk instead of Flash, which, makes more sense. No Snake Eyes. That's funny, considering how they changed the title later on to G.I. Joe starring Snake Eyes and Ninja Force. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice when Snake Eyes was just more of a bit player, no more important than anybody else on the team. So again, I don't know why Marvel decided to make the tank blue. Who knows? It could be a coloring error and they just went with it. But once I got all of the original Joes, I had a lot of fun setting up my Mobat and trying to recreate this photo with those specific characters, and then kind of branching out and throwing the Ram and the Vamp. I don't think I had the Howl and the Flak at the time, so it may be time to revisit that. But anyways, enough of that. Ah! So we've got Flash looking pretty damn heroic. That's Flash, because nobody gives a shit about Grand Slam. I've said that before. Grunt was kind of the face of G.I. Joe, especially in that corner artwork, son of a bitch, corner artwork box on Marvel Comics cover. He was usually there. I guess it could have been Hawk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be Grunt. The Grunt. But yeah, nobody cared about Snake Eyes. It's funny. So anyway, we've got Flash, we've got Grunt, we've got Steeler, we've got Zap, we've got Snake Eyes with a like really big head. Kind of looks more evocative of a Steel Brigade, Mayor McCheese hamburger face. Scarlet looking cool, looking way better than her figure did. And Stalker, like one of the best looking vintage figures. We got Short Fuse back here, looking angry, good character consistency. And then we got Rock and Roll with no neck, hunched over, waving an American flag. That's it for the front. You want to take a look at the back? You want to go around the back side with me? You want to go out back? You want to go out back with me? All right, hang on. We're going to get some action from the back section. Here we've got like a upsell, cross-sell catalog view of all straight arm figures. From left, right, yes. I'm dyslexic. It's okay for me to have issues with that. From left to right, we've got Breaker. We've got Grunt. We've got Short Fuse. We've got Flash. We've got Stalker. We've got Rock and Roll. We've got what looks like a prototype Cobra Trooper. And I'll zoom in. Just calm your tits. It's okay. We've got Cobra Commander, who I'll have to look at closer. He could be a prototype too. We've got Snake Eyes about to pop a cap in his bitch ass right in the face. We've got Steeler, like one of the best looking figures next to Stalker. Freaking love Steeler. We've got Scarlet. I think her face may be painted a little bit better than the actual figure, the actual production figure. And then we've got Zap having an old man moment. Either his back has gone out, I'm well familiar with that, or he shit his pants, which not as familiar, but I can identify. So let's take a closer look. Okay, did I lie? That's a production prototype Cobra Soldier. You're not going to dispute me on this. Cobra Commander's head looks a little bit weird too. It could just be the photo, could be the age of the photo. Oh, you know what? Look at Rock and Roll. That doesn't quite look like Rock and Roll either. Scarlet still looks a little weird, but I don't think it's going to get any clearer than that. But it does look like she's got a little bit more paint app on the face there, like makeup-wise. So, yeah, good deal. Never looked at that before. Oh, that's going to be blurry as hell. That's as good as it gets. I like this relationship. So, got everybody there. And when we look at the inside of this, look at him carrying it. Look at him with his own hand and his, his tan slacks there. He's just carrying that out to school, and he's going to get beat up, and all those figures are going to get stolen. So this says on the back here, G.I. Joe, a real American hero. Collect the G.I. Joe Mobile Strike Force team and display them in your official collector display case. And they're yelling at me. Figures not included. You buy your own goddamn figures. Maybe your parents can help you with that. Oh, you don't have parents? Yeah, well, run away from the orphanage then, you little bitch. Inside the case, there are 12 compartments for G.I. Joe and Cobra Command. I love it when they called them Cobra Command. That hardly ever comes up. I just remember that in the Sears catalog with the Missile Command headquarters cardboard shit. Inside the case, 12 compartments for G.I. Joe and Cobra Command. Weapons armory to store guns, helmets, and backpacks. Yeah, we'll go over that. That's a bunch of bullshit. Combat Command file holder. That's cool. I dig that. Display your G.I. Joe case on your desk or dresser, or carry it. What? On your desk or dresser? If we telling me how to decorate my room, shut the fuck up. I got shelves, bitch. Or hang it on your wall within easy reach. And that's why a lot of these are like fucked up when you see them. I don't see the holes. I mean, come on, guys. Don't we all have that problem? We're having trouble finding the hole. Hey. I'm not seeing the hole in the back. Let's flip it around here. So, I know it's got these holes. I know when we look inside, there's going to be some, like, hook holes, like almost like high. I'll point it out. So I don't know what they mean by hang it. Maybe when we look inside. Again, this is my first time. Okay. This is a virginal experience here for me. I've never had this thing before. I wanted it for a long time. Like me and Jed were just talking. He's like, you know, if a birthday or a Christmas slot got wasted on a collector's case, he was butthurt about it. Not me. I freaking love this shit. So before we get in there, though, I have a decree from the king here. Hear ye, hear ye. Collector display case. Space for file cards. Weapons in 12 figures. Hang it on your wall. Or display it open on your desk. Figures sold separately. It's a carry case, too. Yeah, so it's a paper sack. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's pause this. I don't know if that was a gunshot, if that was exploding meth, hijinks. I don't know. Hang on a second. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the hell that was. It's also really rainy, finally, thank God. So, hell, could have been thunder. I don't know. I got noise canceling headphones in, so I don't even know how that actually sounded to everybody else. I guess when we play this back, we'll find out, huh? I guess we'll fuck around and find out. I don't know. As I was about to say before I was so rudely interrupted, carrying cases were like a big deal to me. Just the novelty of it. And this right here is one of my favorite. This and the Rebel Transport from Kenner Star Wars. Like, I freaking love both of these. Now, I loved how the APC was used in the comic, of course, too. That's what made me like it. But again, just anything you could cram a shit ton of figures in was freaking awesome to me. So, yeah. So, let's look at this. Let's look at this together, all right? All right, stand by. Okay, this makes me ridiculously happy. This is how much of a nerd I am about toys. Just the fact that this looks somewhat military-like a case or I don't know, a clipboard that opens. I don't know. So it just looks freaking cool. Okay, take my word for it. You can see it's missing the continuation of that. Again, a lot of the ones I've seen online would be like $70-$80. They'd be missing both of these. They'd be the outside sticker would be all screwed up. It wouldn't have any of these. It'd be missing pieces. This would have broken pegs. And when I saw this in the store at my friend Aaron's, I'm being really presumptuous calling him a friend. I don't know. I'm just a patron. I'm just a customer. I frequent his business and he buys, crap off me that I don't want and gives me money and then I give him more money. But I don't know. So this right here looks freaking awesome. Look at this shit. Anyways, when I saw this at Never Enough Toys and I picked it up gingerly. I could just see it in between some other collector's cases, and I opened it, and I was expecting it to be just all tore up inside like your mother. And when I looked in here, I'm like, oh shit. So not only did it have all of these, not only did it have the stickers on there, no, everything looked good. It's missing this, but it had this, and we'll look at this some more. But you know, I have to go buy the stickers this guy put in here, whoever had it before, but it doesn't hold everybody anyway, so I don't care. I don't care, just the novelty of it. Having this is freaking awesome. Oh, I'm so happy. But look at this. Look at this shit. Just look at it. I'll give you a moment. Look at it. Okay, you looking? Keep looking. Okay, we're gonna go handheld here for a moment. One of the things I've noticed, the ones I've seen on eBay, this thing here, this is really hard to do one-handed and still be careful, but one of the ones this guy wanted $80 for, like, had a fucking broken tab or broken peg missing. And really? Well, it's old and it's vintage, so it's worth a lot of money. Not everything, but again, now that I've had this in hand and I can see, you know, how this works, you can't fit shit in this thing. Like, I thought, oh, I'll put this jump jet in there. No, I won't. You know why? Because these intrude down, and yeah, they're trying to keep this whole thing slim, and I guess, you know, grabbing a waxy slippery piece of plastic like this seemed like the best way to do it at the time, but that just cuts back on a lot of the space you have in there. So granted, these guys didn't come with that many big chunky weapons. It's all flimsy little tiny stuff. So, I mean, you can fit some stuff in there. And Bob's your uncle, whatever the fuck. But, take this out. And again, I was like checking everything. There's going to be something broken. Really, the only thing I'd have to complain about is a little bit of wear on the external stickers, which those are huge and take up, like, you know, 95% of the surface area on the outside. So finding one of these mint was going to be hard to do anyway, so I'm fairly happy. This, you know, this sucks, but it's on there. This is better than not having it, okay? So just got to try and remember that and try and tell myself that. But I like this. I like how the command center has that too, where you've got a place to put file cards. Because as a kid, I didn't have any of this stuff. So you know what I did with my file cards? I thought maybe you could tell me. I don't know. I think they usually just got thrown somewhere and then probably thrown out by accident. Oh, now we're getting into territory where, yeah, these guys aren't here. Yeah. So it's just these guys. I've got way more file cards than I have a right to. I haven't been trying to get them. I've probably babbled about this in other videos. I haven't been trying to get them, but, you know, usually when somebody's selling a figure with a file card, they jack up the price a ridiculous amount. And, okay, it's complete, la-di frickin' da, whatever. But when I get them, you know, my focus is mainly getting the action figure itself in good shape. I want it complete, but complete to me is just getting, you know, backpack, helmet, gun, visor, things like that. The rest of the stuff is, you know, it's all gravy. If it's there, great. If not, I'm not going to miss it. But something about the original 13 or 12. Okay, I'm not going to do the math in my head right now. Whatever number, 12, 13. But anyway. Well, no, you know what? Let's do it really quick. Let's find out together, shall we? Bam. Okay, so there would have been Snake Eyes, Stalker, Grunt, Breaker, Short Fuse, Scarlet, Flash, Zap, Rock and Roll. So we're at 9 right now for the single carded figures. 9, and then 10, 11, 12 for Hawk, Steeler, and Clutch. 9, 10, 11, 12. So why do I keep thinking there's 13 original Joes? Maybe there was, shit, I don't know. There's a 12. You know what? Leave comments in there if I got it wrong. I don't know. Oh, there is 13, because there's this dumbass. You know, I do not like you, Grand Slam. Laser artillery. You mind telling me how lasers are artillery? It just doesn't. Laser rifle trooper. That's more like it. That's what I like to see. He's got a rifle and it shoots lasers. And back then he was the only one that did that. You didn't have everybody on the team. You know, you didn't have red versus blue lasers. It was one laser guy, and that's the way it was, and we liked it, damn it. But anyway, laser artillery soldier. That makes him sound cool. Grand Slam. Tank commander with Uzi gun. He got himself an Uzi gun. That would be Steeler, the tank commander. I got him right here, put in there. This makes me ridiculously happy too, just the fact that I have all of these figures that go in here. Vamp driver. We got a Vamp driver here. No gun mentioned because he didn't come with a gun, but I've got him carrying an Uzi gun from the accessory pack. And the thing I like about the accessory pack, you know, you get all these extra backpacks and weapons, and a lot of them look good on them. So I usually put that with him, and I put this with him. You can't see him. There we go. I put one of these, it might be this one actually, because that matches his color better. I put this with him, and I don't know if you realize, but the mortar soldier and the bazooka soldier, they already had the same backpacks, but it's the same armaments on the back. It's the same. So to me, here, come with me for a second here. We'll just go over here where he's got all the mortars you could ever want. He's got them all. He's got the mortar defense unit in the bivouac. Ford Observer. This is from the Ford Observer. But what I did here is I figured, okay, all right, Hasbro, I'll play your game, you rogue. You're gonna give Mortar Soldier here the same backpack as your bazooka soldier. You got these pulling double duty, so you know what? Why not pull triple duty? Steeler needed a backpack. I found a backpack that matched him really well. So, if we are to believe that these similar in appearance ordnances shells are different, mortar shells and bazooka shells or rocket-propelled grenades or whatever you want to call it. Well, guess what? These are also tank shells. There, fixed. You're welcome. 45 years of continuity, and I just repaired it for you. There you go. I worked that in for you. Anyway, Vamp driver, extra shit. We got the communications officer, Breaker, and you'll notice here that Breaker does not have his bearded face. He's got a Steeler head because I wanted clean-shaven comic book Breaker. That's my right, okay? He's got a little pistol here from one of the later release figures. Laser rifle trooper. Shoulder-fired laser rifle. Goddamn right, Flash. Infantry trooper with M16 rifle. Grunt. Machine gunner, heavy machine gun, which is also a German machine gun for some reason. Commando with Uzi gun. Uzi gun? Uzi gun. Uzi gun. I can't navigate very well with this. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. That's not a vintage Snake Eyes. If you look at the rivets in his arms, you see how they're larger and they're painted a solid color. You see that? That is the Hasbro Retro O-Ring Snake Eyes that came in a 2-pack with Storm Shadow. It's a placeholder. That's what we call a placeholder. Anyway, Cobra Commander with laser pistol. He actually got 2 laser pistols. He got one on his back. He got one in his hand. All right. What? Oh, everything fell when I moved them around. How about that? This is awkward. There's Scarlet Counterintelligence with XK1 power crossbow. Well, how about that? Women are, taking over the workplace. This is Cobra. No trooper, no soldier, just Cobra with a Dragunov sniper's rifle. I don't know why it's possessive. It's Dragunov sniper rifle. I would think in communist Russia we call it sniper's rifle. It's people's rifle. I don't know, but anyway. Moment of truth time here as well. I got to come clean. I got to be honest with you. This is also a retro O-Ring re-release. Cobra. And you know what? Sue me. I don't give a shit. And last but not least, we have the Bazooka Soldier. What does he have as a weapon? A bazooka. It's wonderful. All right, enough of that. Come to Jesus time. So I figured it out. This is what I've seen on other ones. These are usually indented or poked. It looks like that's almost about. I think some pressure got put on there. So that's why I've seen those looking like that on other ones. Good job, Hasbro. Oh, hey kids, hang this on your wall. All you have to do is irreparably damage it by punching holes in a giant decal that you can't replace. So that's why that usually looks like that. Because those are one use, one time, one use. Look at that. So it's another reason I'm glad I got this. I got lucky. Now hopefully, Toy Hacks or somebody, I haven't found it on there yet, and it may be because the sheer size of this, they're not gonna make that. I mean, they'd probably have to charge like 50, 60 bucks for that. But that is one giant ass decal. Toy Hacks is not making that. But it would have been nice, it'd be nice if they would put something out that would have these, so you could redo this. You could change the figure assortment to something more appropriate. I would just do all Joes, because I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 13 Joes. This will hold 12. So you could put everybody in there. And I mean, maybe, hold on a second. Who do we have that's loose besides your mother? Here, grab reissue Stalker, retro O-Ring, re-release of Stalker, and my fingers are in the way. Let's see here. I don't know if this will fit. That's what she said. Let's see. Oh, I hoped it would. Okay, good. So you know what? You'd have to leave this out. It's not gonna fit. That's what she said. But you could conceivably fit all 13 of the original Joes in here. I would say label everything with the rank and file, and then do a separate one for Hawk. Maybe just stick Hawk sticker in here. and then just shove them in there. There's no way that indent goes down too far. That's a shitty design. But really the only thing upsetting my OCD is that this doesn't hold all of the original 13 all together. That's it. Otherwise, it's freaking awesome. Again, I don't even know why. I just always loved this thing. I love this charcoal gray. I love that it looks like some kind of military case. And again, I'm a huge whore for carrying cases, even fugly ones like this. Or stupid, ineffectual ones like this. But I mean, it's got a belt loop. How are you gonna go wrong with a belt loop? So I think that's gonna do it. I mean, there's not a whole lot else to really say about this. I haven't seen anybody else do reviews. So, in the words of Unicron, it pleases me to be the first. I didn't summon Unicron, but I summoned the courage to put out a review of the 1982-83 G.I. Joe official collector display case. I love that artwork. I love this thing. So I'm glad I got this. I got really lucky. I don't know how I can manifest this, but not other shit. Oh, and you know what I manifested the week before that I really wanted, that I needed? This. And we'll go over that. This thing has been used for target practice. But the paint is in pretty decent shape. So, case-wise, I'm on the case, you know? Yeah. All right. Well, this has been the In Like Flint official review of the official collector, official display, official case. You can carry and display 12 G.I. Joe team members from Hasbro. So again, freaking love this stuff. And thank you, whoever had this before, for not poking holes. You can see it's worn a little bit right there. It's worn a little bit right there. It just started to poke the hymen out, but it's okay. Again, for 25 bucks, you know, it's better than paying 80 and then getting it and then going, what the fuck? So I'm really happy with this. Now if I can just manifest $10,000 and a new job opportunity. Swedish bikini models who are also ninjas. Great. That is not, I don't care what Jim says, that is not the real Ben Franklin. Yeah, that's a concept rock and roll. Yeah, I couldn't get this to zoom in earlier. That's funny. It's because I wasn't going handheld. I wasn't going all gonzo. Stalker looks the same. That is a completely different mold. Cobra symbol looks really bad. My God. He actually looks more like he's supposed to. Okay. Scarlett's trying. She's trying to get herself a man. But you boy. Display your G.I. Joe case on your desk or dresser, or carry it. Maybe you should ask your mommy to carry it for you. Look at this kid. This kid with his, oh, it's corduroy pants. Okay, you know what? I can't make fun of him. I probably had those. All right. Anyway, 1982 Hasbro Industries, Inc., Pawtucket, Rhode Island, 02861, USA. All rights reserved. All rights. So anyway, I hope this was somewhat informative or entertaining. If not, I was entertained. So, once again, this has been In Like Flint, saying thanks for stopping by. Peace out.